This is the story of Jeff's 1947 Dodge half-ton pickup Rat Rod. When he found the truck out in Harrow, he didn't get much with it.
You know, I started with just the body, basically the fenders, nose, and cab, and then I built all the rest last winter. There's a Chevy S10 frame underneath this, 4-link race suspension under the back. It's a small block Chevy in here, 350 turbo, and I just put it all together.
The build took 7 months, and Jeff is having a blast with this truck.
A buddy of mine, he actually owned it. He bought it out of Ohio. The guy owns a junkyard out there in Harrow. And I bought it from him because he decided not to build it.
This pickup Rat Rod is not about looks. It's all about having fun. And Jeff is having plenty.
I don't care if it gets scratched, dinged, banged. It'll just add character to it. Because that's, you know, it makes life a lot easier, and it's a whole lot cheaper to build.
I asked him what he enjoys most about this 47 Dodge, besides driving it.
Just the reaction you get from people. Everyone stops and looks, you know, because it's something different. You don't see too many 47 Dodges to start with. I've only seen one, and that guy restored it to original.
Guts, glory, Ram. Don't you just love it? A lot of woodworking went into this truck.
Yeah, well, I really enjoy doing woodwork, and that part was fun for me. Well, and I don't mind building cars either, but the woodwork to me is nothing. Like, it's second nature, right? Because all the wood on this thing was all rough cut lumber, so I made it to fit and then cleaned it all up, and most of it all has satin stain on it, or satin clear. Yeah, the running boards are actually red oak. All the wood in the back is all ash. I just stained it to make it look like oak. And this is actual Seagram's whiskey barrel.
There's an unusual finish on the body of this pickup. No paint was used, but rather an interesting process.
This thing, you can just imagine this with no finish on. That's what it looked like. This was actually a brand new piece of metal. These I had to sandblast, so then I had to make them rusty. Same with this. The whole back area, other than the rear fenders, I have no idea what they're off of, but these were sandblasted. They look like brand new after they sandblasted them. And then you use peroxide, vinegar, and salt in a spray bottle, and you just keep spraying it, and it turns rusty. And then you let it set, or I let it sit for about 2 months, and then you put this is a matte clear over the whole truck to give it this finish. Like I said, this was a brand new sheet of metal, and there's no paint on it.
Here's a close-up view of that natural rust finish, and a view of the dash and steering wheel. Note the natural wood, and there appears to be new gauges in the dash, and that looks like a GPS just behind the drinking cup. Thanks for viewing, and come spring, we'll see you at the car shows and cruise nights.